earlier. You said that not having a kid was selfish. I think like having a kid is inherently quite selfish. Let's take a moment to think about the world that we live in today. Let's think about politics. Let's think about financials. Let's think about everything that comes into being an adult in the world that we live in today.
We have the lowest rates of poverty ever in human history.
Yeah, but human history is shit. First of all, like, let's think about it comparatively. I mean, if you really genuinely want children, of course you can have children. But if you're having children because you feel like you need to, that's different.
What's wrong with the world today is great, especially in the West.
It is better than it's ever been, but it's
great.
Still also
it's phenomenal.
So were your parents selfish for having you?
They rub it in my face all the time.
No, but I'm just asking you.
No, I think they are.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 2.
So there's 3 of you. So your parents were incredibly selfish for having you guys.
And the thing is, I feel like my parents do have a lot of regret in terms of having children, especially.
So you wish you wasn't alive. Do you feel like you feel like you don't want to be alive?
That's not what I'm saying, because before a fetus is born, they don't even know what life is.
That's not what I'm asking you. You said it's incredibly selfish, and you're saying, but I'm saying you come from a family of 3. So do you consider your life to be selfish?
I'm not gonna say on fucking camera that I wish I was dead.
Please don't. There's no need to swear. We're just having a conversation. You don't need to swear.
I swear.
But you're swearing in a conversation. Someone is quite rude.
I wasn't trying to be rude. I was just swearing like I normally talk.
I know, but it's not quite. Okay, so when you meet somebody, you've never met somebody for the first time, to swear when you speak to that person, we consider it quite rude. So we're on a platform and we're talking to like thousand people.
The tone that you're using towards her is quite rude.
It's fucking rude. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, it is
you're being rude to me.
Okay. So
he's not being
wait, hold on a second.
Because I was not being rude.
Hold on a second. I've just literally just spoke. I haven't done anything.
You're baiting her.
Guys, have I raised my voice?
No, bro.
Have I said anything derogatory?
Calm, bro.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, you're stopping me. It's really rude.
You did say that,
no, I haven't said.
She wish that she's alive. That's
no, I asked her a question.
I
asked her a question. You keep interrupting. So nothing about my tone. So the problem with, what we seem to find is when men speak and when we speak directly, we always get women that try to speak to us about a tone. There's nothing wrong with my tone. I haven't raised it. She literally just said it.
She did.
So could you just check your friend check the lady next to you and say there's nothing wrong with his tone?
You can check me directly.
No, but the thing is, no, but the thing is,
directly if you want to.
No, but the thing is, I am, and everyone else.
Now you're raising your voice.
No,
because that's rude. That's a tone.
So what you're doing is, you're gaslighting the situation. This is what you women do.
This is not what.
No. This is
you guys are.
This is a classic.
He didn't do anything.
Let me teach you.
I didn't say it was doing anything.
Let me teach you. No. Let me teach you.
I think the question was a bit wild, but that's why we're on a podcast.
The question is,
right?
so what you guys are doing again? You guys are stopping the man from speaking. I tried several times on this platform to speak.
All now I'm waiting.
Not you. But what you have done is, first of all, you gaslight that situation by saying about my tone. I didn't raise my tone. I didn't speak in a direct.
You didn't.
See what you're doing again
Continue,
is.
please.
See, guys. So this is a good platform. So I want the super chats to look at this. This is an example of gaslighting. I simply asked the question because she said it was selfish for people to be having children right now. So I asked her, do you consider it to be selfish for your parents to have had you as a child? She was thinking about it. That's fine of her to think about it, but she swore at me. So I've never met this lady. It's the first time I met her, and she swore at me. So I just said, could you please not swear at me on a platform? What you've then said to me is about my tone. If anything, I would actually be quite in my right if someone swore at me. So,
bro, what she actually did respond is just said she's naturally swears anyway. So as much as you're in your rights to be offended by what she said, because you don't know her.
You don't know
and
me.
you're yourself, your own person. You have your boundaries, okay? So you're allowed to feel the way you feel. But she just
do you think
the
the world owes you any understanding? So if you've never met somebody and you meet them for the first time, do you think the world owes you understanding to be like, I can just F on blind at you? Do you think I owe you understanding?
No.
You've never been to East London, babes.
I'm not saying the world necessarily owes her understanding. She just said that to almost like just to comfort you, like it's all right. I didn't mean it.
So let's use this example, right, guys? So let's use the example, right? There's nothing wrong. So there's nothing wrong with my tone. I haven't raised my tone. I haven't pointed at you. I haven't shouted at you.
You have at me.
Okay.
No, he didn't. Stop gaslighting.
It's easy. It's easy.
He did point at me. He was doing she, so he did, yeah.
I didn't. So you know what it is? I find it. So I don't want to do this, Pearl. But I'm going to say this as a black man, and I'm going to do that. I find it. This is a scenario that we find ourselves in. I haven't done anything. I haven't shouted at you. I haven't been aggressive to you. I haven't sworn at you. But yet you have continued to talk about my tone. You've tried to create an image of me, a perpetual image of me on screen, which is not that. I was sworn to on live on the air. That's all I said was, can you please not swear? No, it's fine, but we're not talking about you now. What we're talking about is her gaslighting a scenario. And she's spoken about the tone. She's trying to act like I've been aggressive to her. Guys, the super chats and everything will let you know, because I really haven't done it. You guys have jumped on top of me, but it's fine. I'm ready for this. Let's go.
Guys, switch the situation. If she,
if you're offended,
stop.
If you're offended,
this is
I
stop.
apologize.
Okay, this
I'm
is,
not trying to offend you.
We switch. If we switch
I'm not offended.
If we switch the genders here. If a girl says that to a guy, could you please not swear at me? It wouldn't be a thing. And that's the thing. Whenever men have standards, they're shamed for having standards. Constantly. Yeah.
It wasn't a thing in the first place. He said I swore at him. I'm swearing as I talk. The way I talk, occasionally I might throw fuck or shit by mistake. Like, I'm just having a conversation because I feel like a little bit more comfortable. If you don't want me to swear at you, that's completely fine.
It was quite simple. I simply said, and I just made you aware of it. I didn't actually get at you. I just simply said, could you please not swear at me? You weren't aware of it. But what's happened from there, I can't believe what's happened. It was just simply a man saying, please don't swear at me. And you guys have used it as a situation to gaslight and said about my tone. And even if I did lose my rag a little bit, why are you swearing at a man that you've never met before and the first time on a platform is very disrespectful?
I was not swearing.
No. You're right now. This is not even about this. No. Because I'm not actually offended by what you said. I just simply said, you could please not swear at me. You said, okay, that's cool. What she's then gone on to do is create a whole separate scenario now. And I want to know, why have you done that?
I was sticking up for her because I felt like the question just was a little insensitive and like kind of to say that. Just the way it was worded, I didn't like.
So you don't think I was in my right to ask her, considering she said?
No, not about the swearing. I understand.
No, not about the swearing. She said that.
I just said
being bought is selfish, right? So I just said, do you consider your existence and your siblings' existence to be selfish? Based upon the question that she put out there, I simply just gave a counter question.
It was the way it was worded.
How was it worded?
Oh my gosh.
No, I want to know.
I'm so bored of this conversation.
No, because this is an example. No, we're not going to do this, because what you women do is you gaslight. You guys gaslight men, and then when we actually want to prove a point, you're like, let's move it on. We're not going to move it on. I want to know. Because I want to know what led to the point where you can start saying about my tone and start a disrespect. What led to it? What did I say to her?
You said to her about, do you wish that you weren't alive, or something along them lines. It was worded that way, and I just thought, oh, that's a little bit
too much.
But that came after the fact that she said she considered it to be selfish.
Can I say something?
So was that not?
Can you let her talk for a second?
Can I interject? I do think the question was a bit whoa, and we're all in that. No, we're all in that. It's on topic. It's in context.
I thought it was a great.
No, if you asked me the question after what she had said, I wouldn't be like, why are you asking me that? It makes sense, because even me, I was kind of like, yeah, do you not want to be here?
I was about to
and low-key, I'm sitting here like, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I have my days. So I'm not that guy. So I don't think there was personally, but I can see why someone else might be a bit like, I don't know you, whoa. Do you understand? So even if she threw in the little fucking or whatever, I was a bit taken aback that you took offense to.
Okay. This was such a